Hi, my name is Josh, and today I want to talk about this phrase, healing work. I think the phrase can be sometimes counterintuitive, but it is really a good idea just to review the terms and to understand what it means because it really can set the tone for healing going forward. So, what is healing work? Well, the two words imply maybe when you hear these words, you think, well, healing, okay, I need to heal, it's very important. And work, okay, I have important work to do. And as you know, healing is not something that you can effort or force, no matter what it might seem like. Healing work is a different experience, a different activity. So let's go ahead and dive into these. Let's begin with this term healing. First of all, healing is something that happens without effort. I think we can all agree if we have a bruise or a sprain or an injured arm or muscle or ligament or bone, the last thing we're going to do is haul ourselves to the gym and start working out. If we know that that part of the body needs to heal, it's very clear that we need to take care of it and allow it time and attention and rest. So allowing the body to heal itself is really what we naturally do when it's time for the body to heal. We want to apply this same principle though to the emotional life and to the mind. So healing work. Now that we know that healing really is a natural process in the body, let's take a look at what we mean by the word work when we apply it to our healing. So work in this sense would not be the act of efforting or pushing ourselves or pushing against the world, trying to force change in order to experience healing. This is much more about the work that results from the process of this allowing experience. And what we have when we begin to allow the world to be as it is, when we allow ourselves to be as we are, and we allow ourselves to naturally function and naturally heal, then we move into a mode of creation. We begin to want to create. Creation is something that happens naturally, and no matter what, we're always creating all the time. 24/7, we're creating. If we're having thoughts about things and we are interpreting the world in a certain way, then we're always creating. So the work that we're doing really is the work of allowing and making it possible for ourselves to observe without judgment. So what do I mean by that? I mean we want to do our best just to allow ourselves to give up judgments about ourselves, about how the healing process should be happening. We don't bring our own expectations into it. We are really just there to help facilitate. So healing work can look like this in a very practical area. Let's apply it to sleep, because we know that we can't force ourselves to sleep any more than we can force ourselves to heal. Sleep is a great area to apply this principle of healing work. So sleep, as we know, is not something we can effort or force ourselves into. At least we cannot force ourselves into quality sleep. We may be able to force ourselves into unconsciousness or something like that, but we won't feel rested and we won't feel the quality of sleep that we need when the body is able to fall asleep on its own and able to reach a point of surrender. And really so much of that has to do with feeling safe, and then our body can visit all of the different stages of sleep and even dip down into deep sleep, which is most reparative and what we need. So let's say you're looking at improving your sleep and you know you need to sleep because your body, your nervous system, your mind, your emotions are healing. How do we do this? Well, the first place is by understanding that we cannot force ourselves to sleep. We are really just here to set the tone for sleep. How do we do that? We acknowledge that first, we allow that to be true, we set the tone and the conditions for sleep to occur, and then we can begin to move into the work or the process of creating an environment that will allow for sleep. We create an environment that supports sleep, just like we create an environment that supports healing. So one thing that you could try, if you want to try this, is asking yourself honestly, what are the conditions that I need in order to experience quality sleep? Since I can't force myself to sleep, what would it look like for me to create a setting and create a tone during my day and during my evening that can help support a quality sleep experience? So one example would be releasing or giving up screen time, blue light in the evenings. And by that I mean screen time with computers, cell phones, things like that. We really decide that it's worth letting go of those things in the evenings so that we can have an opportunity to sleep. And the work, as we consider it to be healing work in this example, is really just allowing ourselves to have the freedom to choose something different so that we don't have to have screen time to occupy ourselves until it's time to go to sleep. And if we can remove screen time, we can really remove a lot of the distractions that come up when we're trying to sleep or when we wake up in the middle of the night. So you can try this for 1 week, give up screen time, give up media, and see what happens. Use it as an experiment and see how you feel. Pay attention to how you feel when you let go of these things that you thought you needed in order to feel okay, and pay attention to how you feel as a healing process begins to click into place. So this is my invitation to you, this is my offer to you. It's an opportunity, it's a challenge, and it's a way to really participate actively in healing work and feel like you are getting to know the healing process better and you're getting to know yourself better. Good luck.